inducing lecture said, it is normal to be frustrated and angry and upset in parenting. They say that children actually benefit from seeing our negative emotions. They need to learn what it looks like. They need to learn what it sounds like, how people look and sound when they're angry, how people calm. So they actually have to have these experiences. They say it's most beneficial if it's at moderate levels and short term and shows resolution. Moderate levels means sky-high anger. If you're screaming, if you're throwing things, kids can't learn from that at all. It's too big, it's overwhelming, they check out. Moderate levels, you're a little upset, you're a little angry, that they can watch. It's safe to watch that. Short term means if you're a parent who's angry every day, or if you're a parent who's depressed, that's too big too. They can't learn much from that, it's overwhelming. Resolution means they need to see the calm after the storm. They need to see that you've recovered. Let's say I get mad at the kids, I yell at them, storm out of the room. 20 minutes later, I feel fine. I've moved on. If they don't know I feel fine, they may still be reeling. They may still be worried. They can't process what just happened. So the idea is to go back and either apologize or explain. We get a lot of parents who say, yeah, not apologizing. When I'm mad with good reason. I'm not going to say sorry. So that's fine. Just explain. I was really angry a few minutes ago, but look, we're getting it cleaned up. Those children can then move forward and process from what just happened. They can actually benefit from it. Apologizing would be, I'm sorry I was so loud. I didn't mean to be that angry, or I didn't mean to be that scary. If you're sorry you were so loud. There was a study done at George Mason. They had parents keep emotion journals. They said, write down what emotion you show in front of your children and what happens after. Children whose parents apologized or explained had higher rates of what's called emotion knowledge. They were better able to identify emotions in pictures and stories. They had that information. So likely they were benefiting more in those moments because their parents kind of let them off the hook. They came back and told them that now it's calm so they can move forward. Questions about any of this so far? Ways to calm. There are lots of ways to calm. I'm going to go over 3 that make particular sense in parenting to me. But by all means, if you go home, practice these ways to calm, and you still feel really angry, there are lots of good books on the market. There are lots of good classes on the market about anger management, about calming. These are pretty basic, what we're going to go over. Accepting the situation means you're going to move away from fighting the situation. I've been teaching this class for 5 years, and I think this is the hardest thing. I have to really think about, I'm going to accept the situation. I'll give you an example. Let's say you've gotten your whole house spotless, and there are people coming for dinner in 10 minutes, and you say to your children, just sit. You go, you finish making dinner, you come back in 5 minutes later, it looks like a tornado hit the living room. We tend to fight the situation. We say things like, why